Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. Today, we're diving into the 2026 Subaru Outback, a model that continues to blur the lines between rugged SUV utility and car-like comfort. Subaru has refined the Outback once again, and whether you're a longtime fan of the brand or a newcomer wondering if this wagon crossover hybrid is right for you, stick around as we take you through a full, in-depth review of everything this all-terrain champion brings to the table. Let's start from the outside. From the front, the 2026 Outback has undergone a subtle yet effective redesign. The grille has been reshaped and now wider and more angular, giving it a more aggressive look without going overboard. The hexagonal layout is still present, but it's flanked by slimmer LED headlights with adaptive bending technology that's standard across more trims than before. The C-shaped lighting signature remains a Subaru staple, and now the fog lamps are better integrated into the lower bumper, providing a more cohesive and finished aesthetic. There's a touch more gloss black trim on the Sport and Wilderness trims, while the Touring trim goes for a satin chrome accent for a more premium touch. The front skid plate in the Wilderness trim also got beefier, adding to its ready-for-adventure persona. Swinging around to the side, the proportions remain unmistakably Outback. You've got that long roofline, short overhangs, and high ground clearance is still sitting at 8.7 inches for most models, but the Wilderness pushes it up to an impressive 9.5 inches. The 2026 model now includes slightly reshaped cladding around the wheel arches, which not only looks more integrated but also adds more protection on off-road trips. The roof rails remain one of the most functional in the segment, with built-in crossbars and integrated tie-down points. Subaru continues to make practicality a design principle. The wheel options now range from 17-inch alloys on the base trim to sleek, machine-finished 18 and 19-inch sets on higher trims. All-season tires come standard, but Subaru offers all-terrain rubber for the Wilderness straight from the factory. Now let's check out the back. The tailgate is more sculpted in this 2026 refresh. Taillights have been revised with updated LED internals that offer better nighttime visibility and a cleaner lighting signature. The rear bumper has a new design that better integrates the reflectors and skid protection, and for models like the Onix and Wilderness, you get contrasting black badging that really pops against lighter exterior paints. The powered rear liftgate is smoother and quieter than previous generations, with improved sensors that make foot-activated opening more consistent. Subaru also added a subtle roof spoiler that not only enhances aerodynamics but gives the back end a sharper, more modern appearance. Step inside. The 2026 Outback continues to prioritize comfort, visibility, and functionality. First off, Subaru has refined the materials across the board. Even the base model sees soft touch surfaces on most touch points, while the mid and upper trims introduce premium stitched materials, gloss accents, and available Nappa leather. The cabin layout is familiar if you've been in a recent Subaru, but the tech integration has been boosted. Every trim now gets an 11.6-inch vertically oriented touchscreen, which has been updated with faster processing and better voice command recognition. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now standard, and Subaru has cleaned up the interface to reduce screen clutter. The digital instrument cluster has been expanded in higher trims, and while analog gauges are still present on some versions, the blended display works well to provide vital driving info without distraction. Front seats are wide and supportive, with available heating, ventilation, and memory settings, while the rear seats offer generous legroom and recline functionality. Cargo space remains one of the best in the class, with over 32.5 cubic feet behind the second row and over 75 cubic feet with the seats folded flat. Subaru even added a hands-free cargo cover that retracts automatically when the liftgate is opened, a small but thoughtful touch. Under the hood, Subaru gives you a choice of two engines. The base 2.5-liter naturally aspirated flat-4 delivers 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of torque. It's not going to break any speed records, but it's reliable, fuel-efficient, and more than capable for daily driving and moderate adventures. It's paired with a continuously variable transmission that mimics gear shifts more smoothly than previous iterations. If you're looking for more punch, the 2.4-liter turbocharged flat-4 is where it's at. This engine pushes out 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque, giving the Outback a much livelier character, especially on highways and inclines. It's available on XT trims, Onix XT, Touring XT, and of course, Standard on the Wilderness. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system continues to be the gold standard in its class. It's standard on every trim and gives the Outback outstanding grip in all conditions of rain, snow, gravel, or even light rock crawling. X-Mode has been updated for smoother operation and more nuanced throttle mapping, particularly in the Wilderness trim, which also benefits from skid plates, retuned shocks, and a shorter final drive ratio for better low-speed torque delivery. Ride quality is excellent. It soaks up road imperfections without feeling floaty, and steering feel, while not sporty, is responsive and predictable. Subaru has also added more sound-deadening materials, making this the quietest Outback yet at highway speeds. Fuel economy is solid for a vehicle of this size and capability. The base engine gets around 26 mpg city and 33 highway, while the turbo models see slightly lower figures at 23 city and 30 highway. The Wilderness, with its extra ride height and all-terrain tires, gets around 21 city and 26 highway, but that's still respectable given its off-road focus. Now on to pricing. The 2026 Outback starts at around $30,000 for the base model. Moving up to the premium adds more tech and comfort features and sits closer to $33,000. The Onyx Edition, which brings in a bit more style and blacked-out accents, starts around $35,000. XT models with the turbocharged engine jump up to about $39,000, while the more luxurious limited and touring trims push the high $30s into the low $40s. The Wilderness model starts around $42,000 and goes up with packages. The fully loaded Touring XT will run you just under $45,000. Given the build quality, AWD system, and standard safety tech, including Subaru's EyeSight Driver Assist Suite, the value is strong across the board. As we wrap up this review, it's clear that the 2026 Subaru Outback continues to refine its formula rather than reinvent it, and that's a good thing. With better tech, improved materials, and more thoughtful features, Subaru is keeping its loyal customer base happy while attracting new buyers who might have overlooked wagons or crossovers in the past. It's versatile, dependable, and purpose-built for the kind of everyday adventures that most people actually go on. Whether you're commuting, camping, or dealing with a Midwest winter, the Outback still checks all the right boxes. It might not be the flashiest vehicle on the road, but it's one of the most well-rounded. Thanks for tuning into Car Auto Tune-Up. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more detailed car reviews, and drop a comment letting us know what you think of the 2026 Outback. Is it the perfect all-rounder, or do you prefer something with a little more edge or flash? Until next time, stay safe, drive smart, and we'll see you on the next one.